All right, what's up, Tycoon? Super excited for today's video. We got to cover HKD, okay? Shares of this Chinese tech firm are up. All right, super up. More than 15,000% since its July IPO. Okay. And even the company has no idea why. What is going on with this thing right now? Okay. To me, I smell a lot of market manipulation. We're going to break down why you need to watch this video before August 15th. Okay. It goes over it in this article. And then I'm going to show you guys some just really fishy stuff going on. Okay. On the actual chart. All right. So let's go ahead and look here. All right. And go over this highlighted statement right here. Okay. So they released, they thanked its investors for the successful completion of its IPO, right? They also said that the trading of its ADS shares are still undergoing our initial stabilization, whereby the underwriters have been granted a green shoe option. All right. That means, okay, that the underwriters of their IPO can exercise an option to purchase 2.4 million shares for $7.80 per share, okay, or about 18.7 million. All right. Now they can get an immediate gain. Yes, that's true. Immediate gain by selling the shares in the open market, assuming its stock price doesn't drop 99% from its current levels between now and August 15th. Okay. So August 15th is going to be like the end of the period there, basically, right? And that's what I think, in my opinion, is when you're going to see a massive sell-off in this. All right. Now it may not happen, okay, just because of all of the attention. But 13 days from now, okay, mark your calendar, 2 weeks from now, I guarantee you this thing is going to go through a sharp drop. Okay. Right. But that doesn't mean you can't play it, right? And if we look at it, all right, we'll go ahead and look at the chart data. I just want to highlight real quick, okay? $20 million to 2.8 billion. Okay. Talk about trade of the year. All right. Why didn't somebody come and hit me up and say if I wanted to be one of the underwriters for AMTD Digital's IPO? Okay. I would have loved to have been on that. All right. Trade of the year for sure. If if these people can really pull this off. Okay. So let's go ahead and jump into the chart now. All right. What we're looking at, all right, this is known as the volume profile. It shows volume by price. Okay. So there's two ways to look at volume. Okay. You have volume by time. All right, where it shows you the time here on the bottom. And this is the most common one that everyone looks at, but this is not always the best, right? It doesn't always provide the best clarity. Okay. What you can see here is the actual volume by price. And if we look, obviously this thing started off at $12, okay, and has just, gone up tremendously. All right. But we're starting to see a pullback already. What I want to highlight is the largest amount of buyers in here, okay, they're over here, right in between like 40 and 75. Right. That's where the largest amount of volume on the volume profile was. So all of these people are up massively, right? And what happened is just, I don't even know if it's necessarily a short squeeze because it just doesn't look like anybody's selling this at all. What we're seeing, okay, because they don't even have options, which is one of the reasons I kind of just stayed away from it. But I do, regret it a little bit, obviously, because it's just gone up so massively. But I do want to cover it for y'all and just, really teach y'all some things. All right. Look, the volume profile is non-existent here, non-existent on this. Okay. There's no volume by price at any of these price levels. How is it exploding so much? How can something be up 142%, right, with extremely low volume? All right. Let's look at the freaking volume by time, guys. All right. Look at the volume by time. Look at our volume here. Super low volume. This is when we saw all the crazy volume. And this is what I'm speaking of on the volume profile, where you can see all the buyers got in, at these prices right over here. All right. And that's when you saw the crazy spike in the volume. And then again on the next day on this one, these are two extremely high volume days, but the price is up 187% right now. How can that be? Well, let's think of it. Okay. The stock market, right, is a live auction market. So, they have to find a price for someone to sell, right? So you have to think there's tons of people in this play who are just holding the bag right now, man, holding big fat bags that got in under 100. Okay. Tons and tons of people, right? If we look at the volume profile and the volume by time, right, this is when people were accumulating the most. Okay, when it was 10, 11, $12, okay, or like $12 in here. All right, 12 to 30 bucks, and then 30 to 60 bucks, and then from 70 to like 100, right? That's really where people started to buy in. So all of those people, if they got in $200 or below, are up tremendously, right? So the price is going to go up, and it's going to go up, and it's going to go up because they have to find a seller for every buyer, right? So what we're seeing is extremely low volume, right, at these prices, but the price is moving quickly because it has to rise high enough to be like, okay, one of these guys is going to be like, all right, man, I got in on this play at 200. Let me go ahead and just sell it now at 2,500, right? That's and then that's when you're seeing some action, right? If people want to buy into this, right, which is everybody's just buying into it and holding it, buying into and holding it. There's no sellers in the market. So hopefully that kind of makes sense to you guys. Like if there's no sellers, the price is going to go up until it reaches a seller, until there's someone for it to sell to, for the market to sell to, right? Whether it's a market order or a limit order, right? There's lots of different strategies people are using, but people are just blown away by this right now, and it's just going up. And why would you sell something that's just skyrocketing for no reason, right? That you can't tell, and you're safely in the bag, right? If you're up hundreds, thousands of percent on this, you can just kind of set limit sell orders down here, right? At these levels. And so that's what you have to be cautious of, is when this volume comes in, right? And when these underwriters, okay, start selling their shares, all right, you have to realize that that's going to increase a lot of volume, and it's going to trigger market prices, it's going to trigger people's stop losses, and it's going to trigger people's limit orders, right? Like let's say you have a stop limit down here at like 1,500, okay, and then they try and dump those $2 million shares, 2 million shares on the market, right? And risk, and it's really just been nothing but buying pressure and buying and holding on these. All right, that's gonna, it's gonna go to prices, and market makers are gonna find a way to fill those orders, right? And a lot of times it's going to be, okay, well, there's not enough buyers, right? And now there's an imbalance of sellers, and it pushes the price down. Okay, so don't be scared to ride this crazy momentum. I'm not jumping in at $2,000 a share right now. I really wish I had some options, because I mostly only trade options. That would have had my attention, and I probably would have been following this play some more. I really just thought it was going to lose its steam. I'll just be honest. I mean, the thing has just been rallying and rallying, and nobody kind of knows why. I mean, it made a little bit of sense with the China sector being so hot. I mean, even today, Nancy Pelosi is going over to Taiwan, increasing tension possibly between China and this thing right here is going off. I don't know if it's Chinese or maybe it's Singapore. But either way, yeah, Hong Kong based tech firm. Okay, trades on the New York Stock Exchange. So yeah, appreciate you guys watching the video. Just wanted to break down it and give you a look at the chart so you guys really understand and really highlight this thing right here. Okay, that we have till August 15th. Okay, between now and August 15th. All right, so that green shoe option is worth more than 2.8 billion right now, 18.7 million to get in. Why didn't anybody tell us about the trade, man? If they would have told me, I would have told y'all. I would have said, oh, okay, guys, I got something really, really good for you. All right, I'm out.